Good morning, Draven here. Back with some more Gabriel night this morning, Sins of the Fathers, 20th anniversary edition. Let me just get ourselves back into the game. See from whence we left it. We were at the bar, were we? Which day are we on? Day 4, okay. Somebody called Wolfgang. I had a note about that. I needed to phone him, didn't I? Phone Ritter. And we also need to go in past our grandmother. Yeah. Grand called this morning, wants me to stop by. Yeah, that's there as well. We're getting some jewellery made up. Yeah, okay. Right. Right, let me just see what my partner's messaging me. I just noticed I've got a message in. Yeah. Okay, let's move this kale out of the way. I can't remember why we were here. We were talking to people, but I think we should probably try and phone. We need to let's go back to our place and phone this Ritter guy. Where would our grandmother's house be anyway? Is it out with the town? Ah, Grandma's house. Let's go to Grandma's house.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Oh, sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give me a kiss.
Now come on, sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Let's talk to Grandma.
How have you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but, I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime.
Okay, we have a lot to discuss here. That's the only important thing, but I think we'll just work our way down though.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear so much about it these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
My mouse is just ducked on me. Wait, let me just plug it in. It usually warns me when it's going flat. Okay, it didn't warn me it was going flat. Right.
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
Good morning,
Oh,
Kaiser.
Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to.
How are you today?
I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
Yeah. My mouse was flat. Okay. It's Dad's birthday. Just ordered some cake and food for tonight. Oh, very nice. Wish your dad a very happy birthday. I hope you have a good time.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern, of course, though not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff. Still, it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
He knows how to milk it, does he? Well. Good morning, Slepth. How are you today? Yeah, I've got my Pokemon t-shirt on today. Pokemon. It does got all the ghosties at the bottom. Yeah. You want some Balinese peanuts and prawn crackers? I'm happy as long as I've got a cake. Nobody else likes a cake, a birthday cake, in our house. So, I like a birthday cake. I don't care if I'm 54, I still want a birthday cake. No, they don't. And my partner, whenever I order a birthday cake for myself, okay? For myself, I have to order one. My partner always goes, oh, don't buy too big a one. You know nobody else likes a cake. I think, oh, hey, I like a big cake. I will manage to eat it all myself quite easily. I usually get that. I told you not to order too big a cake. No, when it arrives. Yeah, birthday cake's meant to last a few days. So, yeah. So you're all fine today. We're back on Gabriel Night. I'm a bit confused with the game quite a lot of the time. I'm getting there though. I'm okay. I actually slept all the way through last night. The last couple of days I've been really tired. I've been struggling to stay awake during the day. But I'm okay. I did get some better sleep last night. So starting to rain there. Going to be nice and cool today. I'm hoping it doesn't rain here today. It's a glorious 7 degrees. I was outside with Baron before I started streaming with my gloves on and my hot porridge. Taking it easy. Oh, it's meant to rain today. I don't know, it's just not been great weather. We're trying to... I got my last drill bit that I think I need for this cartio arrived yesterday, so I think we have all the tools. Every time I go to start something a bit on it, I find I don't have something. Yeah, if the cats can hibernate, they will do it. They will.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
Narlands.
My goodness, boy, you lived here all your life, just like me. I can't tell you much that you don't already know.
Narlands. It's a strange way of saying it, isn't it? I suppose it's a bit like some places up this way. We don't say them the way they're written. No, I did say I'm doing House of Da Vinci Code. No, why did I keep saying Da Vinci Code? House of Da Vinci 1. And then we'll go on to Danganronpa. I have to, it's going to take me, I'm going to have to sit in front of the mirror practicing how to say that name. Danganronpa.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? I remember when I was a girl, we always had a St. John's Eve Mass. The Mass was said at midnight, and we held candles. One time, on the way home, we were waylaid by a large group of drunken revelers. They didn't hurt us, but oh, I was frightened. My father was furious. We never went to St. John's Eve Mass after that.
Every time I see the word Danganronpa, I don't know why, but I see Danger Mouse. That was a cartoon series over here. Many years ago. Yeah, Danger Mouse. I love Danger Mouse. David Jason, who was in Only Fools and Horses. I don't know if you heard of him, but he did the voice for Danger Mouse. There was a cartoon and they had a little sidekick who was a mole, and he was called... Oh, the name came into my head and it just disappeared again. I can't remember. Penfold. His name was Penfold. And Baron Silas von Greenback, who was a big toad, was the arch enemy. And he had a sidekick called Stiletto. And he always used to go, "Si, Barone."
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I haven't celebrated it in years, Gabriel. I'm sure there's still mass in the more traditional churches, but I don't go.
There was a computer game as well that came out on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum home computer. These Scottish people don't grow up watching Mirrymore. Oh, what's Mirrymore? I'm gonna have to look that up now. Murray. I have have you not mentioned this before? Oh, look at that. I'll have to zoom in on this picture now. That looks quite scary.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Marie Laveau. Oh, of course. She was that voodoo woman, wasn't she? She preyed on people's fears and superstitions, is what I think. There are always those willing to.
Most of the kiddies programs I watched when I was very little, it was all puppets.
Yes, Gran.
It was always puppets that they had. String puppets, most of them.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? What kind of snakes, dear?
Long wriggly ones.
I don't know, local kinds.
Well, we used to get cottonmouths in the park when I was a girl, but I haven't heard of one being sighted for years. Milk snakes and garter snakes are also around these parts, but they can't hurt you.
Thanks, Gran.
So was Doraemon. So was so the games are the games based on that then, like Doraemon's Story of Seasons.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Why, no, dear. Do you mean Mardi Gras masks?
Never mind, Gran. Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound for?
Yeah, she's the cult leader.
My goodness. What are you up to these days?
Oh, nothing, Gran, really.
You'd better not be. You know you're the only family I have left.
I know, Gran. It's okay. Do you know anything about black voodoo?
I don't know much about any kind of voodoo, Gabriel.
Not really. The anime has no farming in it. It's more of a slice of life anime. Okay.
Does the phrase Cabri Sanko mean anything to you?
Something without something, I think. Oh, my French is so rusty, I swear my mind is going.
No, it's okay. Thanks.
No, we had some great shows like we had this Bagpuss, we had Flangers, Um, that was some of the shows we had.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
What, dear?
Never mind. Have you ever heard of Dambala?
What, dear?
Never mind.
I think she hasn't turned her hearing aid on, really.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
No, come on, Gran.
Oh, all right, dear. What do you want to
He was a bit. He was a soggy old cloth cut. There was only like 9 or 10 episodes ever made of that. But it's a cult TV series over here. So never mind.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All right, dear.
Let's ask about the Knight family.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He walked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
And tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked to find her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery number 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be such a sweet
Okay, so we need to go there.
It's just past the Ross tomb, right? Oh, maybe I will.
Okay, so we need to go to the tomb.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All right, dear.
Let's have a looky about this Susie.
Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and Harrison Knight. Grandmother Knight rarely uses the fireplace these days. Too much of a hassle to clean.
No, we never had any of that over here at the time. We only had 3 TV stations when I was growing up. So there wasn't a great deal to pick from. No video recorders back in those days. No internet.
On the wall are portraits of Gran and Granddad when they were young. Gabriel's inherited some good-looking genes.
What's the matter, Baron? I bet it's hard for some people to think about how it used to be when there was no internet. And only a few TV stations. We can go up to the attic here. We've got a clock here. Let's have a look at the clock.
That clock has been in the Wright family, Granny's family, for centuries.
Middle school was a bizarre experience. It was when Naruto hit it big. Every day I see my friends running around like Naruto. So you did too. Yeah, I can't remember what crazes we had. I didn't have a big group of friends. I was a bit quite a loner, so
Granny doesn't like anyone messing with her clock, including Gabriel. That clock has been in direct...
We can't look at it at all.
Granny doesn't like anyone messing with her clock, including Gabriel.
Hmm. Can't do anything with the clock.
Granny doesn't...
No, Granny really doesn't like us looking at the clock. Let's go up to the attic.
I'm gonna go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
Yeah, the dust will attack you. You have to be careful. Got some frames.
These old picture frames have been up here for years.
Can we take them?
I think I'll leave that up here.
Oh. Can we take the sewing
I
form?
think I'll leave that up here.
Oh, you could have had such fun with that.
Do I really look that desperate?
Yeah, you could have danced with it. You could have done so many things. You hate it when it's the filler's time to show up. Bleach too. Barnes so desperate to get outside.
The sheet-covered upholstered rocker used to be in Gabriel's nursery.
I think I'll leave that up here.
You don't want to put it in your pocket and take it away with you. Oh, we've got a hat.
It's a lady's hat from the 1920s.
You could wear that, Gabriel.
Man's Virginia Woolf period.
You could wear that. You're not going to take
I
it.
think I'll leave that up here.
Gabriel doesn't want to do anything.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic.
Baron just likes to be outside, Slepth. Just in general. I had him out for half an hour before I started streaming. He didn't really want to come in. I told him there was food on the go, so he came back in. Problem is, if I put him out just now on his lead, I have to constantly keep an eye on him on the cameras. Because he gets knotted up in things with the leash cable and. Oh, we've got that black cat wandering about in the garden. Or he manages to get out of the harness and then runs away. There's a very scraggy black cat on the go. It's obviously not very well looked after. And I think it's pretty deaf as well. It's quite old, so you can walk up right behind it and it doesn't hear you. And then it gets a fright. I'll just leave Barn for a while and hopefully he'll settle down. Can we look at this clock? Barn would spend his whole day outside if he could. Okay, we've got different symbols around the clock face here for some reason. Can we... Oh, this moves. Oh. Why have we got like... This obviously bears some... We need to remember these. So we've got a dragon. We've got a noose. We've got a sun. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, Slepth. Oh, it's just... why is no DIY job easy? I've started. I've got like... I've laid out the wooden frame at the bottom. Well, I could, but I'd rather make it myself, Kaiser. Just, it's so expensive to hire somebody in. Is that the moon behind the sun or something? An eclipse, maybe? I've no idea what that is. What's that? Oh, it's an angel. Okay. So what is this? What does that look like? It's got like a face, so it must be it's the moon, isn't it? Because there's the man on the moon, probably. And that's the sun. Or that's maybe... I don't know. What's the difference between those two? That almost looks like it's the sun behind a planet. Anyway, I've written sun down. Whee! Yeah, the graphics look wooden frame and chicken wires. Yeah, sort of like that Slepth. It's just every time I go to do something, I don't have the tool for it. Like I'm trying to bolt the bottom runner frame into the cement. I've got the bolts, but then I found I didn't have the exact right size of drill bits, masonry drill bits, and then I didn't have the right size of wood drill bit. So I've had to order them. Oh, there's just been so many issues. But I think we now have everything to at least get the bottom frame down. It's going to be L-shaped, built, tagged onto the end of our part of our house. So I have all the wood, I have all the mesh. So it'll get built, it just might take a wee while. I'm not the fastest of people at building things. Oh, we've got a keyhole.
A keyhole sits empty on the side of the clock.
You Google cat design and some of them look better than your own house. You get some fantastic looking catios. Just duct tape and hot glue it. So I need a key.
There's an interesting design in the base of the clock.
Yeah, it's got a handle on it, and I obviously can't open it until we get this key, and we don't have a key. Can I pick-lock the key? Oh.
That doesn't seem to work that way.
Maybe Granny knows where that is.
The face of the clock is hand-painted. A ring of 6 symbols surrounds the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon.
I was actually
ring of
right
symbols
with the
doesn't
eclipse.
appear to have any mechanical function, but it does move.
It was an eclipse, okay. Oh, and we can move these hands. Whee! Can I go back the way? I can. Right, so we need to find a time, obviously. And probably have to line up something on here. I don't think I've got any reference to that anywhere. I don't think snakes is about the only thing, but there's no stake on the clock. Right. We're gonna have to ask Granny about that. What's in this chest? Can I take the clock? He's gonna steal the clock. Oh no.
I think I'll leave that up here.
You wimp. You could have put it in your pocket.
The old trunk looks like it's gone to hell and back.
It looks pretty heavy. There's a lot of Granddad's old stuff in here. Might be something interesting.
Got letters.
A bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca.
I can't remember if I did post up one picture of how far I'd gotten before I sawn my 2 bits of wood for the cartier.
More of Harrison Knight's German books.
Just what I need.
Okay, there's nothing hiding under the Bible. Oh yeah, Bierstein over there. Everything's very German, isn't it? Got a wallet. A crisscross. Why did they move that? Oh, we found a key.
What's this? It's some sort of key.
There's something. Is there something on? No, there's nothing under there. We've got a map. That's not going to tell us. It doesn't want to tell us about the soldier. Okay, so we've got the key. So the key is probably for here, isn't it? Do I have to turn the key?
Nothing happens.
Right, so we need obviously the clock face lined up with something as well. I wonder if there's anything at the graveyard relating to this. Let's go to the graveyard. Yeah, we need another clue. Let's go to the graveyard. Okay, our tomb is around here. Oh, this looks a bit dilapidated, an area this. Merrill Franklin.
The Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grand's family members are laid to rest here.
Good morning, Nolax. Is this Cluedo? Well, it may as well be. How are you today?
Well, to be honest, the shop's whole look is just the manager's personal taste. Oh, and I should have mentioned it sooner, but this is the customer service counter. From here, we can
Franklin.
provide maintenance
DeMarco
for all your
reads
ornament needs.
Franklin Wright.
These
All right,
are
we'll
Grant's
be
folks.
leaving our ornaments
never
in
knew
your
them.
capable hands from now on, Wendy.
DeMarco reads
but our
Merrill
ornaments
Planter
are
Wright.
the Enigma
These are
models.
Grant's folks.
Is that going to be an issue?
I never knew them.
Oh,
Why have we got like let's take the bodies away.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the nameplates
Alright.
from his family tomb.
Why not?
DeMarco reads Harrison Knight.
Granddaddy.
Yeah, Nolax needs more clips.
DeMarco reads Harley Wright.
Grand's sister. She died young.
DeMarco reads Philip Knight.
Daddy.
DeMarco reads Margaret Templeton
Mummy.
Knight.
My mother.
My mother. Hey, we've got a vase. Oh, we've got a rat or something. Squirrel. It's starting to get really hot here now. You come over here, Nolax. It's only 7 degrees. You'll be fine.
Someone has left a small vase by the Wright family tomb.
Not sure who else comes here besides me and Gran, but that was nice of them.
Can we take it? No, we can't take it. I wish you could come out. There. You would love 7.
A statue of a small child clings to a cross atop the Wright tomb. A wrought iron fence
You got
surrounds
30
the
plus
tomb.
of you. That would just be too hot for me.
People out.
Far too hot.
This family tomb bears the inscription, Rest in Peace, and the name Fullermill.
I would melt, wouldn't I? I would definitely melt. I don't do heat well. Right, there's nothing else here. Can I talk to them? Let's talk to Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
Miss you, Mom. How's it going, Granddaddy?
Oh no,
Shoot. Huh. Looks like someone left something in that vase.
you don't know why that one always shows up. Was it a Legend of Heroes one? Or was it the clip? Sorry, I never get to hear the actual sound coming from the clips. It always tries to pick a clip from the game that you were playing last. If not, it just picks one at random, so. Right, we've got something broken here. Yeah, so if you play another game, it'll play a different clip.
Looks like it's my lucky day.
You thief, Gabriel. Where's this? I want to have a look at this. Can I just look at it? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that.
$20. It's not much, but it's a start.
Did I need money for something? Oh, I know. I needed money for the shoppy. Right, these symbols. Now, I can only think of one thing where I've seen. We've got a book on dragons or something back at the shop, I think. I'm gonna go back to the shop.
Hey, kids.
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
How much?
How much would you give me for it?
Oh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
He was going to give her
I
100,
could give you 100.
and we wanted 120, but we now have a $20
My
note.
affairs are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Stay out of this, Grace.
Grace isn't going to talk to us. Fine, it's yours.
Fine. It's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display. Though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
I don't believe you.
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
Okay, so we were meant to do that. Right, I need to phone this. No. Yeah, I was going to look at the books. Sorry, back through here. I think we had a book on dragons up on the shelf here.
The chandelier is original.
No, wrong thing.
Gabriel finds. All right, all right. He can't afford to replace it.
That's lyric. Did we not have a book on dragons or something? That was snakes. Heinz Ritter. He's the guy. Is he not the guy that we need to phone?
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf.
Ah, 3 dragons.
Wurden sie lebendig zum Frost.
Dry Draken is 3 dragons.
Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
I do speak a bit of German, but I'm 3 dragons, something in my bed. Schlaf is bed, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if she's the narrator or not. Slept. The voice is vaguely similar, isn't it? So let me just get my translator thing up. My German's not that good. No, we don't want French. We want German. There's German. 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 Camera. Okay, 3 dragons crawl into my sleep. They want my soul alive to eat. Fiery breath, forked tongue. They enjoy every meal. Right, so 3 dragons. So that could be a clue, couldn't it? And that could relate to the clock. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I can count in German. I can count some in Swedish as well, but not. I probably forget half of them. I haven't used it for long. I took German at school. Un, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Et, två, tre, fyra, fem, sex. I can't remember what 7 is. It's Ota is 8. Neo Tio, I think is 9, 10. That's in Swedish. I can't remember what 7 is. What's 7 in Swedish? Alexa, how do you say 7 in Swedish?
7 in Swedish is true.
Oh, that's that one I can't say properly. Phew. Phew. I was counting. I'll be closed down for counting. Right, so we've got number 3 for this dragon. I want to go phone this Ritter guy. We're going to go into the back room. We won't do any more counting in the back room. Right, where's my phone? My phone's over here. Right. Counting French for the wife. Oh, see, I speak very little French. There's very few things I know in French. See, I only know a couple of phrases, and none of them are counting. I know après toi, which is after you. Because I'm nice like that. I let somebody go first. And je t'aime. This is the other thing I know. Where are we going to find this Ritter guy? You know Trisbane, because a character in Persona 3 keeps saying it. My partner speaks Swedish. Sorry, my partner speaks French. Of course she speaks Swedish. She speaks a bit of Italian as well. So she's got almost 4 languages. So I just leave it to her because I can't. She can do all the French. Was it? Oh, and Italian. I know dove la banca. Where's the bank? Due cappuccini per favore. 2 cappuccinos, please. It's all the important things. Yeah, she does. How do we phone this Ritter guy? Food article. Bracelet mold. Phone book page. How do we get the... Somebody said we had to phone Ritter. Sniffing around the family tree. Yeah. Okay, I want to go back to the clock. I'm going to go back to the clock. Hi, Luna. You're back in? I hope you didn't let Barn out. Yeah, there's Dreamies lying there. Barn left them. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going out here. Oh, I shouldn't click on the door because then we have to wait for Gabriel to put his jacket on.
See you later.
See you later. Do, do, do. What's Napoleon House? Have we been there? Where am I going? I'm going to my granny's, aren't I? Gabriel, come in.
Hi, Gran.
It's a long time. Don't sit down, Gabriel. We're going up to the attic. You're not going there. Look, you're going up to the attic.
I'm gonna go up to the attic again.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
Enjoy yourself. Right, this clock. Oh, you going up? You going up? Oh, we've got a cat in the basket. Maybe. There's Luna. Cleaning herself. There we go. One cut. Chicken leg up in the air. We got when we were at my cousin's for our little family get together the weekend. They've got a cat called Shadow, and they bought Shadow a newish basket. This almost the same as one of our baskets. In fact, it is the same as one of the baskets we've got here for our cats. But Shadow won't use it at all. So my cousin offered it to us to take away, so I did. So Barn was straight into it. As soon as we put it down, he was straight in there before Luna could get in. She's actually pretty thin. She's not. So she's actually got a tick. She's got a tick under here that I need to take off. But she really doesn't like being held to try and do anything like